أبدأ بالحمد مصليا على محمد خير نبي أرسلا وذي من أقسام الحديث عدة.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, first of all, after thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I would like to pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He accepts your efforts. I can see many young brothers, I can see many young sisters, I can see mothers, I can see fathers, I can see, mashallah, wonderful volunteers from the brothers' side and also from the sister side. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward them greatly. Allahumma ameen. Say everyone, Allahumma ameen. Alhamdulillah, as you know, today is our final day for our conference, and probably this is going to be our final lecture before the Nadwa bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So the topic of our reminder today is a very important topic for all of us, including myself, and I begin with myself. It's important for us as parents, it's important for us as youngsters, both for the brothers and the sisters. As has been announced, the topic is going to be about social media. And there's no one here today that does not know what social media is. But inshallah ta'ala, I want to remind us, before I begin talking about social media, I want to remind myself and all of you that first of all, we are Muslims. We are what? Muslims. Everybody say that after me. What are we? We are Muslims. As Muslims, we are governed by the laws of Allah. As Muslims, we have a religion, and our religion is called what? Islam. Alhamdulillah. Our religion is called Islam. We believe Islam is the religion of who? Prophet Muhammad or the religion of Allah? The religion of Allah. Wonderful. Islam is the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is not a man-made religion. Islam is the religion that all prophets, I want young people to pay attention to this. Islam is the religion that all the prophets were upon, starting from Prophet Adam alayhi salam all the way to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That's the religion. The religion of Islam is not specific to us. This religion is the religion of Prophet Adam alayhi salam all the way down to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The question now is, what is Islam? And I'm going to answer that question, inshallah ta'ala, in a very simple terms. Islam means to fully submit yourself to Allah. That's what Islam is. Islam is you submit yourself, okay? You give yourself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's what it means. Islam came to protect 5 important things for human beings. What did Islam come to protect? Young people, how many things do you think Islam came to protect? 5 things. 5 things. I want you to remember this. Islam came to protect 5 things. Number 1, Islam came to protect religion itself. Islam came to protect religion itself. Number 2, Islam came to protect lives, human lives. My life is protected by the religion of Islam. Your life is protected by the religion of Islam. That's why Islam came down. Also, Islam came to protect the intellect, al-aql. Very important. The sanity that Allah gave you, that's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to protect through Islam. Also, Islam came to protect what is known as lineage or honor. Okay, your honor. Each and every one of us, we have honor that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to us. And also we have lineage. Meaning, my name is Muhammad. I am the son of Ali, Sheikh Ali Mawleed. And my father, Ali, he's the son of someone called Muhammad, who's my grandfather. And my grandfather is the son of someone called Ahmed. That's your lineage. Okay? So we have a lineage. Islam came to protect that lineage. So you need to know where you came from. Okay? You are a descendant of who? Okay? Very important. Islam also came to protect that. Islam also came to protect wealth, our money. The money Allah gave us and the rizq and the provision that Allah has given to us. Now, after mentioning all of that, we need to remember, if you misuse social media, what can social media do? If we misuse social media, it can lead us, that could lead us to the loss of all the 5 things that Islam came to protect. But as a Muslim, as we know, as Muslims, we are bound by the laws of Islam. Inshallah ta'ala, if I want to talk about something, I have to be fair about it. I have to be balanced. So I have been asked to talk about social media. I'm not here just to say the negative things of social media. I'm also going to say the positive things about social media. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said in the Quran, وَإِذَا قُلْتُمْ فَعْدِلُوا. When you say something, be fair. Okay? وَإِذَا قُلْتُمْ فَعْدِلُوا. My brothers and sisters in Islam, inshallah ta'ala, when we want to talk about or discuss about social media, we need to apply those principles I have just mentioned, meaning that we have to be fair. Before I mention the definition of social media, what social media means, inshallah ta'ala, although it's not easy to define what social media is, I want to remind, inshallah ta'ala, what Allah has said in the Quran. Do you think Allah spoke about social media in the Quran? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about social media. How? That's the question. How did he talk about social media? Did social media exist at the time of the Prophet ﷺ when the Quran was being revealed? It wasn't present at that time. They didn't have Facebook, they didn't have Twitter, they didn't have the time of the Prophet ﷺ. There was no Twitter, there was no social media, there was no this or that. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us something regarding this issue. Allah has said in the Quran, وَيَخْلُقُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. He's going to create things that you do not know. Do you know the Prophet ﷺ and the companions were told Allah was going to create things that they didn't know. Ourselves right now, we think that we know things. But there are many things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has not created yet, but they will be created in the future. There will be things that will be around maybe after 50 years, 20 years, 30 years, maybe 100 years. The things that will be present in this city itself, even Coventry here, right here in Coventry, the things that will be present that we don't know today, but there will be things that will be present in 50 years or 100 years time, and we don't know what those things are. But Allah told us, وَيَخْلُقُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ in the Quran. So I'm going to define what social media is. And I want each and every one of you to pay attention to this. Social media, this is one of the definitions that has been given. Social media is a form of electronic communication such as websites for social networking and micro-blogging and so forth, through which users create online communities to share information, ideas, personal messages, and other contents. That's what social media is. Social media is a number of things. Like, this is electronic communication, where people use websites for social networking, and users create online communities to share information, ideas, personal messages, and other contents. So that's the definition of, one of the definitions of social media. But the question now is social media harmful? My answer to this question is yes and no. Is social media harmful? The answer to this question is yes and no. What do I mean by that? Yes, it can destroy all the things Islam stands for. It can be very, very harmful, and it can destroy everything that Islam stands for. Islam, you said, stands for protecting your religion. Social media can destroy that. Because what social media does is, it gives each and every one of us easy access to so many things. Do you know when I was younger, when I was like the age of many young people who are here now, when I was younger, we didn't have social media, okay? We didn't have, for example, Facebook, we didn't have Twitter. When I was like, for example, when I was 15, 13, 12, when I was 16, 17, 18, we didn't have all of these things. But now, those of you who are growing up right now, young brothers and sisters, some of you were born after Facebook. Some of you were born just like before Facebook came, and you grew up with Facebook, you grew up with Twitter. Therefore, now you have a lot of access to many different ideologies and many different things. Therefore, social media can destroy your religion. SubhanAllah. How will it destroy your religion? It can destroy your religion by exposing you to ideas and ideologies that are against Islam. For example, you might watch things that tell you that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't exist. Just imagine if you're a youngster and always you watch things through social media that always tell you that there's no God, religion is false. Okay? Prophet Muhammad was never there. Okay? Or he was the one who created the religion, or he was the one who made this religion. If you are being bombarded with that information all the time through social media, what's going to happen? And you listen to that, and you absorb that, and you believe in it, what's going to happen? Your religion is going to be out of the window. You've lost your religion because you have been exposed to pollution, things that are going to be very harmful to you. That's number one. I don't want to take too much time because the time is very limited. I'm rushing a little bit. So inshallah ta'ala, please try to keep up with me. Number two, social media can actually cause people to lose their lives. Islam came to protect your life. Social media can cause you to lose your life. You know what happens to young people these days? Young people, through social media, they listen to certain music. For example, they become part of a gang. They listen to, for example, drill music. Okay, drill music, where gangsters talk about the beauty of being part of a gang, how cool it is, that going to prison is not a problem, killing someone is normal. So if you listen to that type of music through what? Through social media, what's going to happen? You are just going to become someone who's okay with killing somebody else, stabbing a youngster, another person. Okay. So when that happens, you've lost your life, or you cause someone else to lose their life. Through what? Through social media. Another thing, social media can make you become insane. Do you know what? And what we have been told, the studies have shown that a lot of young people, they become depressed because of what? Because of misusing social media. Using social media so much and becoming addicted to it, they become depressed. And then what happens? They become like insane. And then after that, what happens? You've lost your intellect. Khalas. From now on, you become someone who's mentally ill. You have to be taken to hospital, and then khalas, it's finished. You're no longer a normal person. What happened? You've lost your intellect through social media. That's another issue. That's something that can happen to us. Another thing that happens through social media, you could lose your honor. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought down our religion in order to protect our honor and lineage. But imagine if you're a youngster and you have committed zina because of what? Because of what? Because of through social media. Because you had access to social media and you've done this and that, and then after that you've lost what? You've lost your, for example, your honor through social media and so forth. So inshallah ta'ala, I'm going to talk about some of these things inshallah ta'ala a little bit later on. And the last one is, you can lose your wealth through social media. For example, by becoming addicted to gambling, for example. Because you use so much social media, gambling became like normal to you, and then you started gambling, and then through the internet, and then what happens? Without you even knowing it, you become so addicted, all your wealth goes to what? To the addiction of gambling, and you've lost all your wealth. So all these things can actually happen to us through what? Through social media. So inshallah ta'ala, having said all of those different things, I want to break down our talk or our reminder today in two main things, or into two main sections. Number one is the consumption of social media. The information that we are consuming all the time. We are always consuming information through WhatsApp, through, for example, Twitter, through Facebook, through this and that. So what is happening to us? What's happening is we are consuming so much things that are very harmful to us. And then what happens right now, unfortunately, when we wake up in the morning, imagine now you woke up for Fajr, the first thing that you're going to look for is your phone. And before you even wake up and before you even render your dua, Alhamdulillah alladhi ahyana ba'da ma amatana, before you even do that, what do? You scroll down, up and down, what's the latest, what's happening? And you just woke up, okay? You didn't even go to the toilet yet. Am I right or wrong? Tell me guys. I'm right. The first thing that comes to our mind is about your phone. Okay, you want to see what's going on. Okay, what's the latest? And so forth. So that's something that's happening to us. So we are consuming so much information. Some people, we cannot go to sleep at night. Why? Because we are addicted to the phone. Because we are addicted to Twitter. We are addicted to Facebook. We want to see the latest, what's going on as brothers and sisters. So what's happening now? Social media is overtaking your life. So this is something that also happens. So inshallah ta'ala, what I'm going to talk about right now a little bit is the impact social media can have in our interactions and relationships. Pay attention to this, please. The impact social media can have in our interactions and relationships as human beings. Number one, as a society, we are constantly feeling the need to be seen by a massive number of people. We want to expose ourselves all the time. We want to tell the world what we are doing, how we're doing, where are we this time, what we have eaten today, where have we gone for holiday. You want people to always look at you, you want people always to know about you, and so forth. So unfortunately right now, we have that kind of feelings towards when it comes to social media. Number two, we are becoming more and more dependent on self-gratification. What do I mean by that? We want people to praise us, okay? So we need to kind of like get gratification by people like praising us because you put up your picture, like a selfie, you want to see what people think of that picture, how many likes do you get, how many people are following you, how many people are liking it, and so forth. So this is like constant self-gratification that we're looking for all the time. We have forgotten about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? Also, another thing, in order to feel included, we feel we must post, snap, for example, tweet, upload, pin, check in, swipe, like, share, react, and message. That's what we do all the time, unfortunately. Okay? To feel like we are part of the people, to feel that we are part of the community, to feel part of the society. So these are the things that we are doing. Also, our real human relationship is being replaced by virtual relationship. Before, people used to come and meet, sit together. Everybody used to come sit together physically. But now, we are virtually connected. Okay? But physically, we are not together. Even right now, if we go to the restaurant together as friends, okay, each and every one of us is busy with the phone. Do you know that? Even the sheikhs, when they go together to the restaurant, the fathers, the mother, everybody when they go together and they're just waiting for the food, everybody becomes busy with the phone. Everybody's looking at the latest. Why? We are all becoming addicted, subhanAllah. This is a big, big addiction. So inshallah ta'ala, so this is the kind of relationship we have right now. This is another problem. What about on the individual level? It can cause high levels of depression, according to some of the studies. You know, people who are at the age of 18, from the age of 18 to maybe 33 years old, or in the early 30s, there's a high percentage of those people who are becoming depressed. They're suffering from depression. Because of what? Because of social media. And I'm sure many of you will agree with me. Also, it causes sometimes certain people to have eating disorders. sometimes habluhu or in another, both of them. Okay, it's possible that someone might have eating disorder because through social media they have seen what the ideal body should look like. What should a girl look like? What your body should be like? What sort of figure you should have and so forth. So the girl is going to say, Mom, I'm not going to eat anything. I want to lose weight. Okay? Or you're actually cooking with. Now I had a qura'ati. Now I'm a khalis, now I'm a ashish, boy, because I'm a bit overweight. Okay? Because I want to lose weight. And what happens? The person, that time, they just become, they begin to have eating disorders. And this is a psychological problem. Okay? So how does that happen? Through social media sometimes. So these are the sort of things that are happening. Also, my brothers and sisters in Islam, another important thing, inshallah ta'ala, that I want to talk about now is, for example, we are constantly being exposed to highly idealized views about our peers. Okay? We are always comparing ourselves to other people. You know, when you are following someone through social media, and you see, for example, your friends, they have gone out today, they went for holiday, for example, or they went to a restaurant, for example, and they have a certain food, and you are at home by yourself, you become depressed. Okay, this is a problem that social media creates. Another thing that happens is social media elicits envy, hasdu, feeling of inadequacy as well. You know, this is what social media does to us. Because when you see your friend, or you, for example, the family next door, your friends, they went for holiday and they are enjoying themselves, and now you are following them and you're viewing these pictures, and you are at home here in Coventry, you haven't gone anywhere. Or you have a medal of game. You're just sitting home. What's going to happen? You become depressed. Hoyo, everybody has gone for holiday this year, you see? We are just at home, we're not going anywhere. Okay? What's happening here is social media. It's creating so many problems. A lot of people now are suffering from what? They're suffering from ayn, hasad. Why? Because people are exposing themselves all the time. Imagine you just take pictures of your food and you say, MashaAllah, me and Sheikh Abdul Nasir, we just went to the best restaurant here in Coventry. Can anyone see that? You know what's going to happen? You didn't eat, you know, and you just saw the food that we had in the restaurant. What's going to happen? Maybe inshallah, it's too much. Okay? This is what's going to happen. Okay, alright. I just said, your eyes going to come. Why? Because you're going to say, look, these guys, mashallah, they've been eating well. You know? So this is a possibility. But now, what we do right now, through social media, this elicits, what it elicits is envy, feelings, inadequacy as well, and so forth. Another problem, it presents us with standards that are unrealistic and a reality that is unreliable. This is another problem.
أبدأ بالحمد مصليا على محمد خير نبي أرسلا وذي من أقسام الحديث عدة